Hello. People wanted me to show off my hydroponic system. I have 2 beds. I have lettuce predominantly in this one, some mint, catnip, and then I also have pumpkins, which are the big long ones hanging over the edge. And the other one I have basil, peppers, strawberries, and a couple other ones. But the basic system is these are IBC tanks that I got from Dr. Bronner's, and I really appreciate that. I've lined it with foam, trying to keep the heat in for winter to figure that out in a little bit once it gets a little colder. This is my fish tank. So the white things are just some 4-inch PVC. So if I do get fry at one point, they can hide from the bigger fish. This is about 24, 25 blue tilapia, which are a little bit more cold tolerant. And you can see in the back I have the intake, which is the white pipe, and then all the bubblers, which is the oxygen going into the tank. And because I didn't have the flow I wanted, I actually created this, which is just the overflow, but it aids in the circulation of the water to get out of there. This is basically a simple siphon. It goes all the way down to the bottom, and it sucks up, and it goes to my filter, which is here. So the line coming in is down below, and then the water, I have a filter, which I gotta get a better one, keeps all the debris and the poop and everything below it, and then it drains from here. That goes into the sump tank, and this is the sump tank. And I got my sump pump in there, and then I have 2 drainages in there and one over here, and they drain to planting beds. And so this is just a reservoir of water, just to kind of hold enough water so I don't run out. The fish tank stays constant. It always stays full to a certain level. And then the sump tank is the one that fluctuates a lot. So in each bed I have a bell siphon, and what happens is, as you can see, the water's right here. This is the siphon, and essentially all it is a freestanding pipe, and I have cutouts at the bottom of this pipe. It's called a bell siphon, and then once it's all the way full, it'll create suction, and it will drain the water from here. Actually, it's about to go. It will drain the water from here in the bed. It'll allow it to fill up, and then once the pump initiates, it'll suck it all the way down until it breaks the air barrier at the bottom and breaks the siphon, and then it will refill. And it's about every 15 minutes it will do that. While we wait for that, my filter, this is the whole system. It basically down here has an out to drain all the poop that is siphoned out from the fish tank. And that's all fish food and food, which then I take over to some other beds that I'll show you in a minute. So the siphon's about ready, and you can see that it's starting to begin. Before it initiates, there it goes. It drains back into the sump tank. So that's basically my freestanding water. This is my makeshift quieter for my air pump. So I have my air pump down here, and they can be a little noisy. And then my intake tube is right here. In winter I'll probably keep it all in because it's quite warm in there. And in this, when we were having record heats, I had a hard time keeping my temperature below 80, so I would have to open that up at night. And then this is where my beds get water, so that's all from the pump. So the pump basically does everything. And that essentially is my system. I got a lot of my ideas from Rob Bob on YouTube, an Australian hydroponics gardening person who is phenomenal. And then Afnan is the one who kind of made the siphon valves and figured everything out. And just a lot of online Google searching and YouTubing from different hydroponic places. But those are the two that mainly I started with. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And then over here is my garden bed. And then these are really, really done well. So basically there's a water reservoir on the bottom that you fill through the white tubes, which I've capped for mosquitoes there. And then you fill that with water till it drains out. You can, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a drain port right there on the black. So these are 55-gallon water drums. And then you fill it up to that point, and then there's soil right over the sand, and then the sand wicks the moisture all the way up to the top. They're called wicking barrels. A lot of Google searching again. Rob Bob has them. They do phenomenally well. So then I take my fish poop and then I basically fertilize all of these with the fish poop. Yep, so I got pumpkins. I have one pumpkin already. And then I have zucchini. I have cucumber. There's one right there. I have a couple, it's kind of the end of the season. I got zucchini. So I'm just trying to got planted late, and the pumpkins were probably the best choice since it's September now, so I might be a little bit late, but yeah, we'll see. It's just been kind of a fun time. So that's my stuff.